Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
Bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.
What then can I prove? That'll be a question in your mind. Now, my purpose of you coming to seek proper advice is that when I finish taking instruction from you, I could be able to advise you on issue of credibility. Credibility is very key. Now, you see, by the time we fix credibility issue, your chances of success increases. That's it. Your chances of success will increase, folks. I need to take detailed instruction and then advise you. Now, when the Home Office consider your asylum application, they are bound to also consider the Human Rights Act. The human rights aspect of your case is very important. That is why the 1951 United Nations Convention is inseparable from the Human Rights Act. Yes, both go together, because once that fails, once your asylum claim fails, the next process is to consider Human Rights Act, whether they are identified in your case or not. And part of them is Article 2 of the Human Rights Act, which is your life, right to life. Sometimes people don't come in under Article 2. They are bound to also consider Article 3 of the Human Rights Act, which is the right not to be tortured or be put in inhuman or degrading treatment. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, you see, when you come to realize the law and know what it says, how it assists you, then that's when you know that you have a case. I have a caller. Hello, you're welcome to Law Simplified with Justice.
Hello.
Go ahead with your question straight away.
My name is Emmanuel. I have an issue that I want to explain to you. How can I get away from it?
Right. You just tell me what it is. Don't go into details, but just tell me briefly what it is, and then obviously if it's something I can give my opinion on, I will certainly do so. Go ahead.
I'm calling you asylum because 2001. So when I came here, my asylum was refused. And then I have a friend, and then he completely used my identity as my own identity.
Okay.
And then I established that identity working ago, and then married with that identity. But later on, this found out that I was married with this date of birth. So it all came together.
Okay, I think I'm trying to lose you a little bit, but let me just kind of wake you up with what you're saying. You claim asylum, it was refused, right? And then did you appeal that asylum decision? Did you appeal it?
No, I didn't appeal the asylum. But when my asylum was refused, I actually used the asylum, what do you call it, that one, when I put it with the name.
Okay. Right. Okay. Let me try to assist so that we can progress further. There are others, also people on the line to call in. Now, the very fundamental thing you do when you claim asylum is that the decision is given by the Home Office. Once the decision is given and you can challenge that decision, you'll be given right of appeal. Now, as I said, you can decide to abandon it, you can decide to progress with it, especially if your circumstance changes. If your circumstance changes in such a way that your Article 8 right to family life becomes stronger, then in that case, you may abandon your asylum claim and pursue Article 8, but depending. But as I said, I don't know much of your case in detail, but you may want to call me. Take my number on the screen, 079-3172-7597, and call me after the show so that I can get it to the office or speak to you a little bit so I understand your case much more deeper, okay? Thank you so much for calling. Now, as I was saying, once the application for asylum has been refused, you have the right to appeal. Now, before this caller called in, I was explaining the fact that credibility is very key in your asylum claim. Credibility is key. What is credibility? Because you don't have hard evidence. You don't have hard evidence. What you have is just facts. And facts and evidence are necessary to prove a case in court. But for asylum cases, because this individual is fleeing persecution, or rather, create it in this mind, he has flown away from the country where he's from, or rather, he has left then, and he's in this country, and he's lived here for a while. Now, the question will be, how can I claim this? I left because of this issue, but it's been 5 years ago now. What do I do now? You see, that's where credibility comes in as well. The time delay in claiming asylum is also affects the credibility of that applicant. But how do you deal with it? Speak to me. By the time we'll deal with this issue together, we'll come to realize that indeed you have a strong case. Hello, I have a caller. Welcome to Law Simplified with Justice. Hello? You're welcome to Law Simplified with Justice. How can I help?
Right. My question is, I've just gotten my residence permit, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Yeah, but in the last 3 to 4 years, I've been working, I don't have anything, but where I was working, they put me on VR for almost 4 years. So, but now that I have residence permit, like something to, is it possible for me to claim all those stuff back on my new, because before I don't have proper hairline, so I have what I'm using to work. But now that I have everything, is it possible for me to live it like?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sure you, thank you so much. I'll give my opinion on this. You know, we are discussing asylum in this particular segment. From what you're saying, it had to do with a contract. But by the time you were working before, you got no correct paper to work, and it will be difficult for you to go back now you have sufficient papers to go and claim what you never had before. I think it'd be difficult, but speak to me a little bit after this show so that I can be able to understand you more and see how you can deal with it from there, okay?
Okay,
thank you. Take my number, mobile number on the screen. Once after the show, give me a call.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, credibility is key here. Credibility. How do you establish credibility? You cannot. Most people go and do it themselves and find out that they have shot themselves on the foot. How do you balance credibility? And that is when you need to talk to me. Take my number on the screen, give me a call, come to the office. As you know, whatever I say on this program is just my opinion. They are not legal advice and you cannot rely on them. Again, you cannot rely on them. This is a disclaimer here. And it's important that you understand that. That is why I invite you to come to the office, speak to me after the show so that I can take more detailed instruction and advise you accordingly. Now, as I said before, your credibility is key. Your credibility is key. Your credibility based on the delay you took in claiming asylum. Second part also is as a result of lack of evidence that you may want to have, you present before the court. The court is not going to be looking at the amount of evidence that you submitted.
Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
We'll bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.